Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video we're going to be focusing on the 1928 Thompson, and this gun is an absolute melt machine. I know I posted a video a while back, but that was in that throwback playlist. I wanted to show you a little bit because I haven't really got a chance to show off the Thompson for you and give you my thoughts about the best class setup for this gun. It is a little bit trickier gun to use out of the SMGs because it has this increased recoil the longer you fire the weapon, but we'll talk about that as we go on. Let's go ahead and check out the class. So I use advanced rifling, grip, and extended mags with armored because I'm playing gridiron. I need that extra FMJ. Running with blitzkrieg because I want to get my streaks, and you'll see I go on plenty streaks in this gameplay. So let's go ahead and talk about why I chose these specific attachments. So extended mags, you definitely need extended mags on this gun because the rate of fire is so high that you can actually run out of bullets real quick if you don't control your gun very well. You're going to run out of ammo anyways if you go on a streak, so you will need to pick up a second weapon. But in general, this gun actually shoots so many bullets so quick. That's how it's able to melt. It's one reason I don't think it needs rapid fire, because if you had rapid fire on it, it would shoot even faster, make it a little bit harder to control. Grip, this is probably one of the few guns that I actually put grip on. And this is one of those guns that has what I'd like to call exponential recoil. Basically, in your first 10 or 12 shots, the recoil will be very minimal, very minuscule, not hard to control. But as soon as you go beyond those first 10 rounds, the gun will become very difficult to control. The recoil will start shooting into the air. So you really got to be very controlled about how you burst fire this weapon. And what I mean by burst firing, I mean you fire a few rounds, release the trigger, fire a few rounds, release the trigger, allows your gun to recenter, you get back on target, and allow you to miss less shots. When it comes to advanced rifling, the reason I chose advanced rifling is because the range on this weapon is not very good. It's going to be close quarters most of the time, and maybe medium range if you're not using advanced rifling. But with the advanced rifling, it allows you to get that extra range, bumps it from a close range to medium range weapon. Long range, I would not recommend. You will waste a lot of bullets going for those long range kills because you need to hit like 6 shots to kill at those longer ranges. So what you're watching in the background is me playing gridiron, which is like, again, one of my favorite modes. I wish it was more populated, but at this point in the game's life cycle, it is a little bit harder to find lobbies. When you actually play this mode, I like it because the spawns are a little bit easier to control. You don't have teammates flipping them. And then the map control is a little bit easier to do. As long as you gain map control, your teammates will typically score. That's one point that I like to make in my videos, because a lot of times people will leave a comment saying you're not playing the objective or whatever the case is. I'm going to tell you a fact here and now. Map control is more important than objective play. If you control the map, odds are you will win the match, because you're controlling the map, you're allowing your teammates to accomplish the objective. So you can see I'm going and melting people. I'm kind of in a bad position here. There's someone behind me, in front of me, kind of moving around, melting people, and kind of doing that whole thing. A lot of my deaths, it ends up when I'm in a huge crowd, I kill a couple people, and then I have people around me. It's kind of hard to tell where enemies are at. So it was a little bit of a tough match, but when I got into these gunfights, were real gunfights, this gun absolutely destroys every single time. If you do enjoy this type of content, go ahead and make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I do a lot of best class setup videos, and I don't just show you some amazing gameplay. I actually talk about why I choose what I choose, take you through my thought process of what I'm thinking while I'm playing, and why I choose to do certain things in certain scenarios, because with each weapon it has its own characteristics, so you have to treat it as that. You can't just go and say, nope, it's an SMG, let me play one way. Obviously the PPSH Type 100 and this Thompson behave completely different. So you really got to manage how you play based off the weapons you choose, the mode you're in, the opponents you're playing against, a lot of different variables. So you can see kind of we're down 14-0. I was playing with one of my other YouTube friends, and we had like 40 kills combined, and the rest of the team had like 15 maybe. So it was not good as far as a killing standpoint from our teammates. So we didn't really have good map control. You can see everyone's towards the back of our spawn, kind of trying to come out, but they're getting kind of trapped. That's why the team that we're going against has been able to score 14 points, because they have that map control down. That sideline, it's going to be a hard shot. That's why I'm not even firing. I'm making sure I reposition, because I do want to close the gap. I come around, kill that guy, and then now I have a pretty decent map control. I'm locking down this area, but they're all flanking on that right side, so I kind of got to watch that too. I know that teammates are kind of pushing back. I'm trying to maintain map control, but the teammates are not able to push forward yet. So once they get forward, we will have that map control, and then we'll be able to start scoring. You can see I'm already on like a 9 streak here. and I continue to go on these 12, 15, 20 streaks, and eventually I get really close to the higher end streaks, but it just doesn't happen in this game. I do get a ball turret gunner, which you're going to see, but I'm just overall breaking down kind of my thought process. It looks like they still continue to get to the objective. I'm trying to maintain map control, and ideally if someone grabs the ball, they'll be able to have a clear path right here, because I've already kind of cleared out this area, holding down the map, and I kill these people as they come through here just to give my teammate a little bit of clearance space. This guy has the ball. He ran up that way. That's probably not the smart play. He probably should have ran up left where I was running, because everyone was on this side. I was able to clear a couple out, but I inevitably died right there. And that's what is a constant theme in this match, is like I end up getting outnumbered real quick, but at the end of the day I still put on a good performance, show you how the weapon's supposed to work, and kind of demonstrate that. I probably won't show the entire clip. I'm going to skip a little bit further ahead to the final round, because that was probably the best part of the match. So I skipped ahead. We're in overtime. We tied it up. We're running around, and we need to score the objective, but I'm going to get these kills, maintain map control. You can see from that window it's not a really good sightline. That guy was right at the edge of my range. I was able to melt him. That guy, you can see precision. I was really on point. I kind of warmed up to the weapon. A lot of times when you rotate between weapons, it kind of throws off your aim. You got to get reacquainted with the weapon. And I had played for this weapon a couple matches before this, but you can see I got kind of into a zone as it comes around right here. So I go ahead and rush around. I'm pushing through mid. I know that my teammates with me. Go ahead and clear out that guy. Come around, push out this other guy. And then I know I'm in an aggressive spot. I'm in a bad position. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to maintain that map control, because as long as you have that map control, it's going to take care of itself. I pushed all the way in their spawn, creep around, make sure this guy doesn't go to our spawn, because again, I don't want to lose that map control. And this guy's going to get killed, so I go ahead and rotate back mid. Mid looks open. You gotta hit those open spots, because that's where enemies are going to be. I already knew that guy was going to come out there. They're coming around this left side. I go ahead and melt that guy. You can see the gun, when you have the precision, you lock on, you burst it, you're able to take out a lot of people, use your ammo wisely, and then continue to just melt. So I know there's a guy right here. I'm going to push really aggressively. I know he's in the window. I'm going to wait for him, because it looks like someone's going to come in through the door. So I'm just maintaining the map control. I got a couple teammates pushing up right, and then I can go ahead and go around and flank, because they all went heavy towards my teammates. Got a quick easy kill, and then rotate back to an area of safety. Someone's in mid-map. So that's got to be a little bit watched. I go ahead and take that guy out, get it out of position, melt this guy, and I'm just on a mission to make sure that we get this map control, getting these streaks, continue to unload on these guys. I need another weapon. So you can see I noticed that. I got to pick up this FG and continue on this path of wreckage. I still don't really like the FG. It was my favorite gun in the beginning of the game, but they ruined it. So you can see right here, this guy only has a 20 mag. I don't know who runs this without extended mags. So tip for you, if you ever run the FG or the bar, you should be running extended mags. 20 in a mag does not get you anywhere. And you can see this gun is absolutely melting. There's a lot of these gunfights I probably would have been losing if I was using a slower fire rate gun, but this is where that gun excels, in that tight to medium range. And you can see on this map is perfectly designed for an SMG when you hold down this middle section. I know I say avoid the middle, but with this map you can actually position yourself in the right way that you actually get kills and perform in a way that's going to get you to the win. So you can see right here a lot of gunfire going on. I got my ball turret gunner, so I know 100% victory. I got paratroopers. It is just on point, this match. So let's go ahead and skip to the next overtime. So you can see I already have 91 kills in the match, so I'm doing pretty good on the kill side. I had pretty good map control. I was on the other side of the map in my 60 to 75 range by 85% of the match, so that was good on that part. That's what allowed us to come back. We're up, we're controlled, we're tied right now, and we're gonna go ahead and take this lead. Those paratroopers are down. Now I can call my firebombing run, go ahead and put it over a path to block the map out, because if you block a part of the map, the enemy team is so out of luck. So I blocked out that left side, paratroopers are going in, and then I decide, you know what, maybe I'm gonna get this V2 rocket. I start running out of time, so I decide, you know what, I gotta call a ball turret gunner. So you'll go ahead and see that right here. I'm in a really bad position. I pushed a little heavy to mid, I end up dying. Basically, the second I jumped out the window, all my teammates died. So I was like, cool, game over, this is ball turret gunner time. And as you know with the ball turret gunner, pretty much if you call that out, it's a guaranteed score. Look at how they just pop up and they die. So obviously it's a 100 bomb. I hope you do enjoy this type of videos. If you do have any questions about the video, go ahead and make sure you put that down in the comment section below about the class setup, what your thoughts are. If you did enjoy it, remember to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.